So it's 2025 now, and in the past year, I bet there's a lot of people who wanted to start creating content for social media and online business or an art, whatever it is, and they had a couple of reasons or stuff that kept them back. And they kept thinking, I need to get to this point before I start. I need to acquire this, or these are the reasons why I'm not starting. I just had these ideas to talk to you about these things and make you see from a different perspective. Whatever it is that you want to start, be it social media, I'll use content creation as an example. I started my YouTube channel last year in January. By the end of last year, I made substantial growth, and I wouldn't have had what I had or seen the success on my music channel where I had over 2,000 subscribers if I didn't start in the first place. One thing is, you got to understand, when you're starting anything that's creative outside of your 9 to 5, you got to really think about it. Why are you starting this? Is it because you love it, or you're just trying to make money from it, or it's the both of them combined? If you have your priorities or your reasons well defined and properly defined, it's a lot easier for you to navigate the space, and that will give you motivation even on days that you feel tired. You see, with social media and content creation, if you're trying to get into this line of work, yes, it is something that can give you a really good life. Over time, you can start making enough revenue to just sustain yourself or even build a fortune out of it and not have to work a day job anymore. But if you're going into it with the mindset of just making money, you might not go so far. You've got to really love what you do. Like in my case, I'm a mix and mastering engineer, and I started my YouTube channel just for the sole purpose of sharing information and sharing knowledge, because I acknowledge that YouTube is a place where I learned so much, and I learned almost everything that I know today when it comes to mixing and mastering. Aside from the things that I learned on the job while practicing and putting in my hours, there's so much I learned from YouTube, so I thought it's only right to come back on here on YouTube and put the information out and give this knowledge to people that might need it. And that's the motivation that I get every day. That's what pushes me to keep making content and posting as often as I can. But if you've never been in front of a camera before to speak to people, or even have experience of public speaking, talking to a camera might be a very daunting task, and there's a few points I'd like to share with you. First of all, I need you to understand that nobody cares. You might be thinking, oh, when I come on YouTube, what will I look like? What will I sound like? Will people like my videos? Will they like the things that I have to say? As long as you have value to provide, as long as you know what you're talking about, or you've done your research, it's not everything that you will say that you already know beforehand. Some things are stuff that you have to research on, but I'm telling you, nobody cares. Your friends and family won't care. First of all, they won't even be your target audience. If you're making videos for YouTube, your friends and families are not the people you should be looking up to like your videos or share or subscribe or comment. Chances are they won't even care that you're doing it anyways. Your friends won't care about it anyways. Your target audience is the people that don't know you, the people who are out there on YouTube and getting recommended videos. If your title and your thumbnail look good, they will click on it and listen to what you have to say. If what you're saying makes sense, then you've got yourself a growing channel. It is only natural for people to celebrate the success and not the process, because anyone could start and fail, and no one is definitely going to take you seriously until you start making some sort of progress. I wouldn't take you seriously either, and I'm sure you wouldn't take anyone seriously either if they're just starting out. Yeah, you posted one video, that's fine. 2 videos, that's cool. Anyone can do that. But have you posted 10, 20, 100 videos this year? If you move up to that point, then you will see the support from everyone around you. The next thing I got to tell you is you got to take yourself seriously, because nobody else will take you more seriously than you take yourself. In my case, I'm a mix and mastering engineer, right? If you're a producer or whatever it is that you do, you're a chef, you got to take yourself seriously. You got to put in hours to learn your craft and make sure that you know it more than the average person that's out there doing it. Because why should I listen to you? Why should I patronize your product or your services if there's other people doing it better than you are? So if you're out here on YouTube, yes, they say gear don't matter, but pay attention to your gear. Pay attention to how you write your videos. If scripting works for you, it's fine. For me, scripting doesn't work for me. I just speak from the top of my head, because most of the things that I talk about are stuff that I already know. So take yourself seriously and make your work the best that it can be. And when you come out here to the social media space, you have a higher chance. It's a dog-eat-dog world. It's like war zone. If I come out and I meet you, if I can outgun you, you're dead. You're back to the gulag. So take yourself seriously. If it's music that you're doing, if it's art that you're doing, do it pretty much every day. If you've got a 9 to 5 and you don't have much time, whenever you do have the time, get back to work and do what you have to do. You don't have to do it leisurely and expect full-time results. If you give your grind part-time devotion, you'll get part-time results. If you give your time full-time dedication, you'll get full-time results as well. The next thing you're going to understand is you have to invest in yourself. If you're a mix engineer like myself, you're a music producer, I keep using this as a reference because that's what I'm into, right? If you're a YouTuber, whatever it is that you do, invest in yourself. You know, sometimes people make the mistake of thinking, oh yeah, I don't have to do too much. I ain't really got to invest in this like that because I'm not making money from it yet. When I start making money, then I will invest. But the thing is, nobody will take you seriously if you're coming to approach anyone with your work and it's just below average. If you're a producer and you've got an old computer that you started with, of course it's good to start, but try to invest in yourself and upgrade your gear. Dress good when you come out to meet people. When you're going to meetings, people will address you the way that you dress, the way that you speak, the way that how your gear works. I'm telling you from experience in the music production and mix engineering space, there's how you walk into a room and you've got an old crappy broken Windows laptop and people will just look down on you. If the next guy pulls out a MacBook Pro, they think he knows what he's doing more because he's invested in himself. And it makes him look as though he's of better value than you are, even though you've put in more hours into your work and you probably have the skill or know the technicals. But he doesn't. But if he's invested in himself so much, he will look more and come off to people more like he knows what he's doing. Investing in yourself is not just about physical gear or equipment. It's mental as well. It's health-wise. When it comes to your health, is key to whatever you're going to do in life. If you're not healthy, then you won't be able to make the videos properly. If you're not healthy, you won't be able to make the music. You got to take care of yourself and go to the gym. It's not just about the muscles, it's about everything. Your mental well-being will play a major role in how much you will execute things physically. So yeah, if you're trying to be a creator, invest in yourself. Don't wait for a big gig or bigger opportunities before you try to invest. Make sure that you're always ready. You stay ready, and when the opportunity comes, you're already prepared, because that's just what life is about. It's not luck, it's opportunity meeting preparation. I just hope you learned something from this video and I was able to motivate you to start the right way. I'll see you again in another video. Cheers.